So as we can see that there are some issues going on with our Wi-Fi. The signal access is not just read-only, it can be accessed by other people. Now, if I was a good robber, say I'm a thief, right? And I wanted to only go after people who had good stuff, what I would do is I would access their security systems and then identify what they had in those rooms of their homes with the security systems. And then not only would I identify it, but then I would make sure that I knew what their comings and goings were. So that way I've used their security system to identify the things that I want to steal, where they hide their stuff, and I would also be able to know where they live. And then from there, I would use a group of people in order to target the person and then to create a Wi-Fi cloaker in the area. Because, if they're on a Wi-Fi system, they have to communicate with a Wi-Fi system. So all you have to do is get 3 points around the Wi-Fi system and triangulate the Wi-Fi system. And even if the alarm goes off, if you triangulate the system on a 3-point system on the outside, you can scramble a signal leaving the home. So you can effectively rob the home, and it can't send a signal out to warn anybody else that it's being robbed, right? Because there's no signal transmission as long as you're scrambling all transmissions leaving and exiting that home. Now, as you've monitored the home, imagine that somebody's got a beautiful 10,000 square foot home and they've got all this wonderful stuff and you've been watching them go back and forth. You know right where the jewelry is. You know right where their movements are. You know exactly where they go with everything. Just follow exactly where they go. I mean, if I was a thief, that's what I would do, because your investment is so very little to access these programs. All you have to do is get into the bit stream that they're already looking at on the outside and then download it and then enter yourself into it and just monitor it. They wouldn't even know that you're tagging along. You're just taking what they're already giving you. Then I would go to the home when you knew that the homeowner was out because you were tracking them and monitor the homeowner, use as a 3-person party, and then rob the house. It's just so simple. You could be in and out of a house in less than 40 minutes. And because the signal is already grounded, you've basically grounded the signal, right? Even if you went through the front door, they couldn't find you. The only thing you would have to worry about is your DNA evidence. You could leave California, do a hit in Omaha, Nebraska, and be back home. No problem. Fence everything in 3 days, make $500,000. Gotta watch out for stuff like that. It's very criminal.